Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at some more slam poetry about fat phobia and fat problems. I wish I could say that this was by Marissa. It's not. Marissa, release some more art for us. Anyway, let's dive in.
The old joke goes, patient walks into the doctor's office, says, "Doctor, it hurts when I move my arm like this. What should I do?" And the doctor says, "So don't move your arm like that." Now, fat girl walks into doctor's office, says, "Doctor, it hurts when I move my arm like this. What should I do?" And the doctor says, "Have you considered weight loss surgery?"
Bruh. I love her campy, overly enthusiastic way of speaking. "And doctor, I said, if I do's like this, well then he said, and it's just like a real sing-songy way of speaking, I suppose, is what you would say. It's a very bizarre cadence. It reminds me of like old-timey 1930s, 1940s, campy, overly dramatic women in films. A man slaps a woman in a film and she's like, "Oh!" like that or whatever. This reminds me of that. Fat girl walks into a doctor for a flu shot. Doctor says, "We only have human-sized needles. The zoo is down the street." Sorry. I had to throw a joke in there.
That girl walks into the doctor for a flu shot and gets a lecture about BMI.
Bruh. Okay. I'm seeing a common theme here. It seems like no matter what you go to the doctor for, he's like, have you considered losing weight? He seems to be really fixated on this weight thing. Your doctor really seems to think that this weight thing is a contributing factor to all the negative aspects of your life. I don't know. He seems to really be hung up on it. You go in there, you're like, "Doctor, I got a bead stuck up my nose." He's like, "Have you ever considered losing weight?" And you're like, "What the hell? This is getting ridiculous now. Honestly. I expected it when I came in here complaining about knee pain and not being able to breathe or walk and all that. But I come in here with a bead up my nose? Doc, you're fucking killing me. Doc, you're breaking my fucking balls. Or I guess if you're a woman, Doc, you busted my fucking labias."
That girl walks into the doctor's with an earache and gets asked if she's ever eaten a salad.
Bruh. What? You go into the doctor. This is almost like what I just said. You go into the doctor, you're like, "Hey, I got a freaking earache." And he's like, "Have you ever eaten a salad, sweetie?" And you're like, I didn't get a crouton stuck in there or anything. I don't know why the fuck you're asking me about a goddamn salad. What the? I might have got a little bit of ranch in there, but I mean, other than that, no.
Fat girl walks into the doctor's office with a spider bite, and the doctor obsesses over how low her blood pressure is. Low for such a fat person anyway.
Isn't that a sign of the spider bite? You might want to be concerned about that. You go in there and you're morbidly obese, so you have a high blood pressure automatically, and then the doctor's like, "Oh, Jesus, even though you are morbidly obese, your blood pressure is low. What kind of spider bit you? That wasn't a black widow, was it? That wasn't a Brazilian wandering spider, was it? Oh, Jesus."
Insists on checking it 3 times before he'll believe it.
Dude, if you come into my doctor's office and you're morbidly obese, yet you somehow have low blood pressure, and you told me that you just got bit by some kind of mysterious spider, yeah, I'm going to be a little concerned about that. I'll be like, let me ask you a couple of questions. Well, did this spider happen to be A, Brazilian, and B, was it wandering? Because if it was, oh, man, you're fucked. Oh, you're so fucked right now, dude. All right, what the fuck are we talking about? Wait. What is she about to say? Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on.
Forgets completely about the mass of purple spider venom that brought her here to begin with.
Okay, so you got bit by a spider, and a purple mass, a color that should not exist within the human body, purple, came out of your body. And the doctor's like, "Oh my God, what the hell? Your blood pressure is low. This venom is taking effect. There's shit coming out of you. Oh my God, what are we gonna do?" And you're all like, being concerned about my blood pressure is fat phobic, sir. And he's like, What the fuck are you talking about? Your low blood pressure, you got bit by the most dangerous freaking spider on the face of the earth. There's purple shit coming out of you, for Christ's sake. I need to get my color swatch just to match up the color of the venom that came out of you so I can see how fucked you are. According to this swatch, you're fucked.
Fat girl walks into the doctor's to ask about antidepressants and gets prescribed exercise instead because obviously her depression is because of her fat. And
are you saying that being obese does not make you depressed? You do seem pretty happy, so maybe being obese does not make you depressed. You are a shining example of how happy a human being can be while existing in a larger body in this space.
Obviously, fat bodies never exercise and stay fat. Fat girl walks into the doctor's office for a standard 3-month follow-up appointment, and
the doctor says, "Lady, for the last time, this is a fucking Jiffy Lube. Quit coming up in here expecting some kind of medical care and then yelling at me about fatphobia. I could give you some 10W30, ma'am. That's the best I could do." And that's when I knew that fatphobia was real. I told that mechanic right to his greasy face, "You will change my fucking oil right now."
doctor says, "Have you considered that weight loss surgery yet?" Fat girl gets tired.
Okay, have you considered losing weight for being tired? Oh shit, sorry. I'm no better than your doctor.
Of constantly being diagnosed as fat.
Fat girl gets tired of constantly being diagnosed as fat.
Bruh.
Dude. Constantly being diagnosed as fat, dude, no matter what's going on. Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm so sick of being diagnosed as fat. Every time I go to the doctor, no matter what the problem, he's like, all right, so I hate to break it to you, but you've got a severe case of fat. I've never seen such a morbid case of fat in all my life. I've consulted with the charts, the appropriate charts and stuff, see, right there. And according to this, let's see, X plus Y, carry the 1, remainder of 4. Yeah, you're fat. Oh, shit. Damn. Alright, well, I'll see you next week. And then you show up to the doctor's office next week. You come in, he's all like, alright, so your name is Jill, whatever. Let's see, okay. Let me just do a couple quick calculations on your chart real quick, see what we got here. Alright, so I've done the math, and apparently you are fat. So, yeah. Take 2 exercises and call me in the morning. Or better yet, stop calling me with all of your obesity-related illness. Oh, you're still here. Usually when I keep looking down at my hand like this, eventually the person just walks away. Okay, it's not working. Alright, so anyway, it was good to see you. Please leave my office now.
So fat girl stops walking into the doctor's office.
And starts riding a mobility scooter instead. Sorry. Damn it, you're really trying to make me make stupid jokes today.
Fat girl walks into the world and says...
Into the world. Fat girl walks into the world. So this seems like a play on that old joke. Like, yo mama's so fat, when she sits around the house, she really sits around the house. Yo mama's so fat, when she sits around the world, she really sits around the world. Like, the equator is her belt.
World, it hurts to exist like this. And the world says, so stop existing like that.
Yes, exactly. You say to the world, it hurts to exist like this. And the world says, so stop existing like that. Nobody taped a fork to your hand.
Fat girl walks through a world that would rather she slice herself open than to exist as she does. Side effects be damned.
What about the side effects of obesity? You're more likely to die of obesity than you are from the weight loss surgery or its side effects. And why are you so angry? Why are you so angry and passionate? This passion and anger is being misdirected towards an audience of people who just came to see some poetry. You're angry at yourself and you're projecting it onto us to try to make yourself feel better because you don't want to admit that it is you that is at fault here. When you proclaim to the world, it hurts to be fat, it sucks, and then the world answers back, so lose weight. You don't have a good rebuttal for that because there is no good rebuttal. So then you lash out venomously with this poetry. Dedicate 1/10 of this amount of passion to bettering yourself as a human being, and you will make monumental changes. You will be surprised at what you can accomplish as soon as you change your mind state. Stop being a victim and become the person who is in control and in charge of your life. When you do that, you're going to be shocked at the changes that will happen.
That girl walks through a world overrun with sidewalk doctors who claim to be concerned about her health. Side effects be damned.
What the side effects of losing weight be damned? Yeah, keep demonizing the side effects of losing weight because you don't want to do it.
That girl walks into the world and still somehow manages to love her fat body.
No, you don't. Putting on these fake displays of confidence and ferociousness, go queen, whatever, it may fool other people, but it doesn't fool me, because I'm a human being, and I can look into your eyes and see past the facade of ferociousness and independence, and see the scared, hurt, emotionally fragile person that lurks underneath. All of this display is to cover up and shield that scared, emotionally vulnerable person that is on the inside. You were very hurt, and you were lashing out. You shouldn't be lashing out. You should be lashing in. You should look at yourself in the mirror and see that you are where you are because of the steps that you have taken, and you alone. Only you can make the changes necessary to change your life for the better. There's a lot of work to do, but that doesn't matter because the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today and don't stop.
And the world says, stop glorifying obesity. That girl walks into the world and says, I do not owe you shrinking, I do not owe you thinness, attempted thinness or desired thinness, because you assume thinness equals health.
You're right. You don't owe me thinness or health. You owe it to yourself. I guess you don't think that you're worth it.
For that matter, I do not owe you health, perceived or otherwise, to receive basic respect. I am deserving of care. I am deserving to exist as I do.
Then why aren't you taking care of yourself? If you are deserving of care, then why aren't you taking care of yourself?
I am deserving of first, no harm done. And the world says that is the best joke we've heard all day.
When I quit doing meth, I said to the world, I do not owe you my sobriety. Screw you. I don't need to stop smoking this meth. How dare you try to make me stop? When I quit drinking, I said to the world, I don't owe you my sobriety. I'm going to keep drinking this alcohol to stick it to you because I don't need to be sober for you. When I quit cigarettes, I said to the world, I don't need to be smoke-free for you. I don't need to do any of this for you. I don't need to be able to breathe or jog or do any of those things for you. Screw you. And then the world responded back to me, that's right. You don't owe us anything. Do it for yourself. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.